Stay tuned for more Law & Order SVU. Connect with other fans, create your own profile, share photos, video, theories, and more. Only at mynbc.com.
Tonight at 10, polls have him as an underdog on the Democratic side, but Joe Biden isn't putting any faith in those polls. His expectations for caucus night at 10.
And Grab a Coat 2008 is starting out below freezing. We'll have your complete forecast.
Hey, Derek, what's the deal with the special burger?
Well, why don't you try calling it by its proper name, Jason? It's called the Special Secret Double Deluxe Bistro Burger.
I'll be sure to do that. How do you make it?
Well, you get you some raw meat, you ball it up, and put it on a plate.
That sounds gross. Derek? Hey, man, I didn't mean... You want raw meat on a plate, you got it.
Switch to the network you can trust, AT&T. Get our exclusive smartphones, now only $99.99.
Have you heard about Miralax?
It's a different kind of laxative that's kind to your body.
Miralax relieves constipation with no bloating.
No cramping. And now, no prescription.
Restore your body's natural rhythm with Miralax.
Red, dry, irritated eyes need advanced relief from Visine. Gets the red out while its 3 moisturizers soothe, cool, and refresh irritated eyes. Visine Advanced Relief gets the red out and moisturizes.
Your local news is next, followed by The Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
You know those SVU episodes where the suspense has you digging your nails into your leg? Next Tuesday,
24 women are dead.
Detective Olivia Benson with guest star Erica Christensen.
The woodsman is a sexual sadist who keeps his victims alive after abduction.
And the mother of surprise endings. All new SVU next Tuesday on NBC.
You have no idea the last month how many people are switching or deciding.
He's been near the bottom of most every presidential poll in Iowa, but with just 48 hours to go, Joe Biden is hoping for a surprise on Thursday.
What does Walker, Texas Ranger have to do with the Iowa caucuses? Tonight, the Huck and Chuck Show rally support in West Des Moines.
But it's not fun and games for the man who Huckabee passed in the polls last month. Tonight, Mitt Romney continues a bare-knuckle assault.
From WHO TV, this is Channel 13 News at 10.
In the Des Moines Register poll, it shows us in first place. And the only thing that is going to matter more than that is that that's what happens on Thursday night when we go out to the caucuses and caucus for Mike Huckabee.
Mike Huckabee starts the new year off in first place in Iowa, but with just 2 days until the caucuses, Mitt Romney is working tirelessly to regain momentum. Good evening and Happy New Year. I'm Erin Kiernan.
And I'm Sonia Hyde Susan in for John tonight. Mitt Romney was hoping for a bump in today's Des Moines Register poll. Instead, his competition got it. Mike Huckabee maintained his lead in the Iowa poll despite a flood of campaign appearances and commercials from Romney. John McCain finished a strong third.
Despite the news this morning, Romney is staying optimistic and fighting for support. Channel 13's Dave Price has the story.
Mitt Romney's been a football fan long before he's suited up for the presidential field. Tuesday, he combined his passions with 7 stops. A little football, a little politics in the homes of caucus goers. When we sat down with him afterwards, he had his playlist ready for Thursday's opponent.
Scholarships for illegal aliens. He did support a bill that provided in-state tuition for illegal aliens. He did raise spending in his state dramatically. And Condoleezza Rice did say that his criticism of the administration was ludicrous. So those are true things. We have differing views.
Now, late in this fourth quarter, Romney and Mike Huckabee battle for the state caucus championship.
So you're not going to get a copy of it, so this will be your chance to see it.
Romney chuckled at first when I asked him what he makes of Huckabee's news conference Monday. Huckabee said he had planned to show his new anti-Romney campaign ad before it hit Iowa TV sets, but in a last-minute play change, pulled the ad before it aired, although he did show it to reporters.
Attacks on fellow Republicans, I don't think that flies with people here in Iowa.
Romney told me he enjoys the last minutes of this contest, but he has to play the game a bit different. When we met Huckabee Monday, he had been sipping on a Diet Cherry Pepsi for a little extra pop. But as a Mormon, Romney can't do that.
because of your faith, you don't cheat down the stretch with caffeine. And as you know, a lot of the other guys will pump up with caffeine down the stretch. How the heck do you keep yourself going without cheating like others do?
Well, I'll tell you, you get a lot of energy from the people you meet and the support you get. And I'm convinced that that kind of support will make all the difference, but it also gives me the energy I need to take the next step.
Now, Mike Huckabee wants Mitt Romney to personally apologize to him for running those critical ads during this campaign so far, but Romney is saying that these ads just merely compare, and that Huckabee really, he says, is the one who's been personally attacking lately.
All right, Dave, and very recently here, a challenge for a one-on-one debate.
There was. Huckabee this week said that he wants to sit down and go one-on-one with Mitt Romney here in the final hours of this campaign. I asked Romney if he would go for that. He is saying that he already has all these schedules. His schedule's booked here for now until the caucus. He's meeting with caucus goers. So he's saying if Huckabee has time to do that, either he's really, really confident because he's not doing those events himself, or he just can't fill up event sites with people like Romney can.
Okay, needless to say, no debate.
No debate.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Well, Huckabee is trying to hold on to his narrow lead over Romney. Tonight, he brought back the Huck and Chuck show. Huckabee credits the endorsement of martial arts star Chuck Norris with kicking his campaign into high gear. Channel 13's Janae Town is back from an event at the Val Air Ballroom. A little bit of levity, at least, from this event.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a lot of fun, and it was. Lots of music there for the Team Chuckabee. Now, Sonia, one is running for president, the other is Hollywood's tough guy, and their message is simple: vote Mike Huckabee on Thursday. As Huck and Chuck work the campaign trail together, the man known for his roundhouse kicks says he's no match against the former governor.
Who's tougher, you or Mike Huckabee? I said, Mike Huckabee's a lot tougher. There's no way I could go on this campaign trail doing interviews 18 hours a day.
And tonight, a crowd of cheering fans welcomed Chuck Norris and his wife to Iowa tonight. More than 1,000 supporters packed the Val Air Ballroom to hear why Huckabee is Chuck Norris approved. Huckabee says he needs every one of them to keep the momentum and enthusiasm going in the next 48 hours. And on caucus night, he says he has a plan for Iowans who are supporting him and for those who are not.
If for some crazy reason they're not going to vote for me, then you have a different job. Do not let them leave their homes Thursday night. Tell them the Orange Bowl is scheduled to be the most exciting football game in the history of mankind. Shovel your snow in their driveway. Let the air out of their tires, disconnect their battery cables.
And all jokes aside, on a serious note, Huckabee says Iowa voters do have a chance to make history on Thursday. He says no other candidate has won after being outspent 20-1. And while that was his only reference to rival Mitt Romney, Norris did have something to say. He said he was tired of all the attacks against Huckabee. Sonia?
All right. So a lot of the candidates now want to kind of clean up their act.
Yeah, in these last couple hours, these last couple days, they say they just want to have fun, but also get out their message and just keep that enthusiasm going to caucus night.
All right. Thanks a lot, Janae.
He was the last man to enter the 2008 presidential race, announcing his run in September. Now, with 2 days until the caucus, Alan Keyes is making his first campaign stops in Iowa. Today, Keyes toured through northwest Iowa. Tomorrow morning, he'll be on Jan Michelson's radio show. Then he'll make stops in Council Bluffs and Iowa City. Keyes captured only 1% in the latest Des Moines Register poll. Your opportunities to see and hear the candidates in person are running out. Mike Huckabee, Mitt Romney, John McCain, and Fred Thompson all plan to be in the state tomorrow. For more specific information on when and where they'll be appearing, just visit iowavotes2008.com. Click on the Who's Here tab.
After Iowa, the candidates will head to New Hampshire, where some will take part in the next Republican debate. Fox News has invited only 5 candidates to take part in the Sunday forum, leaving Duncan Hunter and Ron Paul out in the cold. Paul and Hunter are currently tied for 5th and 6th places here.
As the clock ticks down, we've been getting a lot of questions from you, the viewers, about where to go and what to do on caucus night. Well, first, you need to find your precinct number. It's located on the left-hand side of your voter registration card. Then just log on to your party's website to find the caucus location. Republicans, you'll click on your county, then just scroll down the list to find your specific caucus location. Democrats, you just enter your address and then your caucus location appears on the screen. Voting begins on caucus night at 7 o'clock. Caucus goers are encouraged to show up no later than 6:30 to those sites. We've made it easy for you to find the websites. Just go to WHOTV.com and click on the As Seen on 13 tab.
Thousands of journalists from around the world have converged on Iowa the last few weeks. On Thursday night, this will be where many of them will be staked out. The Polk County Convention Complex is the joint headquarters for Republicans and Democrats. It will be our headquarters as well. The Channel 13 News at 5, 6, and 10 will come to you live from the convention complex. We'll also bring you live updates as those results pour in. With 2 days to go, Channel 13 and iowavotes2008.com are your source for the Iowa caucuses. It is going to be a crazy night.
It is, and we keep saying we can't believe it's just 2 days away and so quick after the new year.
Yeah,
Whew, heads are spinning.
Well, while Romney and Huckabee appear to have secured the top spots among Republicans, nothing is decided for Democrats.
A new poll shows Barack Obama stretching his lead, but can you trust those numbers? One top Democrat says the race is tighter than you think.
People are giving me a serious look, and they're making a decision not based on money.
His steady, determined message and campaign have kept him down in the polls, but Joe Biden says that could all change on Thursday. After the break, a one-on-one talk with the Delaware senator.
And tonight is the coldest night of the year so far. We do have wind chill advisories in effect in the northern part of our state. That's where wind chills are expected to get down to 20 below tonight. Here in the metro, it's already cold. We have temperatures in the single digits and a wind chill of 12 below. The complete forecast with a warm-up is on the way.
It's time you answered a few questions about your gambling. Do you gamble with others' money? Is your gambling hurting your friendships? Do you gamble because you're depressed? I did. And my gambling cost me my friendships and my job. It nearly got me evicted. But you don't have to lose like I did. You can get help. Just call 1-800-BETS-OFF. I did. And I'm back on my feet again.
There are big things in life to celebrate and little things. And at Perkins Restaurants, we can celebrate together with our Chicken Tender Scrambler. Crispy breakfast potatoes, layered with scrambled eggs, chicken tenders, and real sausage gravy. Come try all our egg scramblers, starting at $5.99 and served anytime. There's always something to celebrate at Perkins. Breakfast is just the beginning.
Closed captioning of Channel 13 News is brought to you by the Iowa Clinic.
Erectile dysfunction affects the lives of millions of American men and their partners. If you need to see a specialist, choose a board-certified urologist from the Iowa Clinic.
Right now, over half our suits and sport coats are on sale, plus hundreds of pants, sweaters, shoes, shirts, and outerwear, 20 to 50% off. Now that's a sale. I guarantee it.
Open New Year's Day.
Get a great deal on the Dodge you want during the final days of the event of a lifetime.
Get 0% financing on all 08 Dodge vehicles like the full-size Ram pickup.
Plus, make no payments till summer on all Dodge vehicles, including the all-new Grand Caravan.
And the fuel-efficient 30 miles per gallon Dodge Avenger.
Plus, you'll be covered by the best warranty in the business, Dodge's lifetime powertrain warranty.
Get to your Dodge dealer today because the event of a lifetime ends tomorrow.
Right now, over half our suits and sport coats are on sale, plus hundreds of pants, sweaters, shoes, shirts, and outerwear, 20 to 50% off. Now that's a sale. I guarantee it.
Open New Year's Day.
Is Hillary Clinton closer to a third-place finish in Iowa than she is to first? The Des Moines Register's latest poll shows Barack Obama stretching his lead over Hillary Clinton and John Edwards, but the New York senator is taking issue with that poll. Today, Clinton staffers questioned the accuracy of the poll, saying too many independent voters were included.
And Clinton herself noted a CNN poll that shows her leading. But in the end, it's votes, not polls, that decide the winner.
It really matters whether you go to the caucuses Thursday night, because the entire country is going to be watching. The world is going to be watching. You know, a lot of the world is holding its breath. They need a new president, too.
Senator Barack Obama was on the trail as well today, fresh from the good news from the Register. But with time winding down, Obama is less worried about polls and more focused on results.
The only thing that counts is whether over the next 72 hours you're willing to work for this and make the phone calls and knock on the doors and grab your friends and grab your neighbors and say it is time for us to deliver on change.
Obama is still trailing Clinton in most national polls.
John Edwards says an Iowa win is within his grasp. Today, he started his final caucus push. Edwards kicked off a 36-hour bus tour across the state. He calls it a marathon for the middle class. He hopes to build on the momentum he says his campaign is experiencing right now. He's counting on rural votes to help him win caucus night.
We're in every county. We have precinct captains in virtually every precinct in the whole state. We didn't start this yesterday. I mean, we've been working on these folks for a long time, and people know me. They trust me. That's why we're moving right now. That's why there's so much energy and momentum behind the campaign.
Edwards says he doesn't need polls to tell him he's moving in the right direction.
A move in the polls is on the mind of 3 other candidates who are hoping a 4th-place finish will keep their hopes alive. Today's Des Moines Register poll shows Governor Bill Richardson currently holding the spot with 6% of the vote. However, he is followed closely by Senators Joe Biden and Chris Dodd. And Channel 13's Amanda Krenz spoke with Senator Biden after an event in Indianola this afternoon, and he had a big crowd there.
He did, and that's actually been happening a lot recently at Senator Biden's campaign stops. And the Delaware Senator and Foreign Relations Committee Chair is delivering a final message that he hopes will resonate with Iowa caucus goers.
I think we're going to significantly exceed expectations here.
A room packed full of support for Senator Joe Biden. Just what the candidate and the campaign like to see 2 days out from the Iowa caucuses.
This morning in Des Moines on New Year's Day, 500 to 600 people packed into a restaurant on 2 tiers. They couldn't get out. Here we're supposed to have 25 to 50 people. You saw the room. You couldn't get another person in the room.
During the final stretch, Biden's delivering a message for Iowa caucus goers who haven't yet picked a candidate.
Imagine who among us is ready at this moment to deal with the crises the world faces.
Biden has campaigned heavily on his plan to end the war in Iraq and free up money for domestic issues. Universal health care, education, and environment topping his list of priorities.
How is the next president going to be able to deal with those issues unless he or she ends the war in Iraq, saving $125 billion a year? I'm absolutely convinced whether you're down in Shenandoah, Iowa, a small town, or you're up in Elkader in the Northeast, they get it. They get it. It's like she just graduated from law school.
While Biden wavers between 4th and 5th in Democratic polls, he says if voters realize this election is the most serious election of their lifetime, he'll have a chance.
The only legitimate poll is the one that's going to take place about 9 o'clock Thursday night on the 3rd. And I believe that from the beginning, and I believe it now. And I think we'll do very well in that poll.
Biden says he hopes to finish 3rd or a strong 4th on Thursday, and that way that would be a really good launch into the New Hampshire primaries for him.
Yeah, we keep talking about the top tier and the bottom tier, and certainly Biden has been considered in the bottom tier, looking for a bump on caucus night. This is a family affair for him, though. In fact, his sister has run all of his campaigns, including this one.
That's right, and interestingly enough, when I was talking to him today, he was talking about their New Year's Eve dinner that they had last night in Des Moines. 21 Bidens were present.
Wow.
Today they're just scattered. They've been scattered across the state. So like you said, this has really been a family affair.
All right. Thanks for the update, Amanda.
This Thursday, Dennis Kucinich wants you to caucus for him and Barack Obama. The Ohio congressman says if he doesn't reach the 15% threshold needed at your caucus, you should support Barack Obama. Polls repeatedly place Kucinich at the bottom of the Democratic pack, and he isn't actively campaigning in Iowa. Kucinich says he and Obama share one common goal: change. It's the #1 question we have received from you, the viewers. Calls and emails as well have come in asking, where do I go to caucus and what do I do? Well, we're making it easy for you to find out all of the answers. Just go to iowavotes2008.com website and click on Caucus 101, and there you can get all the information on what you need to do caucus night.
One-stop shopping, and one thing we always talk about on election nights is the weather.
That's right, and it looks like it's going to cooperate for us.
Good.
Tonight, it might be painful to go outside, but by Thursday, no worries are expected. In fact, much warmer, 30 degrees by the afternoon hours at 8 o'clock Thursday night. Temperatures in the mid-20s, and you know we're really going to go up from there into the weekend. I'll have the warm details coming up.
Steve knows his 401k numbers, knows his personal identification numbers, and is proud to brag about his golf handicap number. Steve doesn't know 3 other numbers. Do you know yours? The American Heart Association recommends you know your cholesterol, blood pressure, and body mass index numbers so you know if you're at risk for a heart attack or stroke. To live long enough to enjoy these numbers, make sure you know these numbers and have them under control. A message from the American Heart Association and Des Moines University, dedicated to maintaining and restoring the health of Iowans. For more information, visit AmericanHeart.org.
It's the final days of Ford's year-end celebration. Your last chance to get the best offers of the year on America's best-selling truck, F-150, with best-in-class towing and payload, and an all-new reverse camera system. Ford's year-end celebration ends January 2nd. Don't miss out. Lease the Midwest Limited Edition F-150 Super Cab for just $289 a month or get up to $3,500 cash back. Visit your local Ford dealer or go to yourmidwestforddealers.com.
American, huge after Christmas savings.
American, 0% for 36 months.
American, incredible flat panel selection.
At American, flat panels are on sale. A 32-inch Sony LCD, $699. This LG 42-inch HD plasma, $899. And now 0% for 36 months on lots of flat panels. Get this Samsung 1080p HD LCD, $1499. A 50-inch Panasonic HD plasma, $1599.
0% for 36 months.
That's American.
Newspapers across Iowa have endorsed Hillary Clinton. Her readiness to lead sets her apart, a proven, passionate, intelligent leader. The experience and tenacity needed now. Every stage of her life has prepared her for the presidency. She understands the changes needed, but also possesses the discipline and skill to get things done. We urge you all to get to the caucus. Stand up for Hillary. Stand up for America.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
When it comes to school closings,
Channel 13 has you covered. Our Just In line displays closings instantly.
Metro schools on the second line.
And all schools at the bottom. No more waiting for the whole list.
And it's only on Channel 13 News.
We were saying we don't want to go outside after the show because it's
painful. I brought my cot so I don't have to leave.
Good plan.
Yeah,
Until
it's really
Thursday,
cold.
right?
Exactly, exactly. It is cold out there and temperatures are already in the single digits. Take a look though at this beautiful picture. We have so many ice crystals actually up in the atmosphere that you see on either side of the sun there. That's what we call sun dogs. And in fact, reports tonight of seeing pillars of light outside with the light shining up into our atmosphere, reflecting off those crystals, and you're seeing these pillars of light. So something to think of if you're going to be stepping outside, which hopefully you're not going to be because it's just downright cold out there, bitter cold, and it would be painful to do so. Here's the latest look at the temperatures at the Des Moines Airport. 5 degrees is at the airport right now, a wind chill of 12 below, but notice the winds from the northwest at 14 miles per hour. Wind gusts greater than 20 miles per hour, so it's a cold one out there. Temperatures across the rest of the state of Iowa, a chilly 2 degrees up in Algona, and in Ames, we're at 4 right now. Osceola, you are at 5, so it's very, very cold out there. When you do factor in those northwesterly winds, 15 below is the latest wind chill, 16 below in Ames. So all of us are seeing these cold temperatures, which you can get frostbite in a matter of minutes. So when you go out to the car tomorrow morning, definitely bundle up because it can hurt your skin and you can get that frostbite. Up to the north, we do have this wind chill advisory that we've been talking about through the evening hours. It lasts until 6 a.m. for the counties to the north. But as you noticed, all across central Iowa, we have very cold wind chill values getting close to 20 below. So even though we're not in that advisory criteria, we do have very bad temperatures out there that you don't want to spend any extended time out. So be quick in the morning to get in your car and warm things up. So let's talk about why it's so cold. As we take a look across the central U.S., that cold front has pushed through the early morning hours, bringing us some light snow, and now that cold air from Canada is sitting overhead. Now tomorrow the weather will remain very calm, very tranquil. That's because we're going to see this ridge of high pressure building in. We're going to see lots of sunshine and nice conditions in that regards, but it will stay cold tomorrow. A warm-up, though, is on the way for the end of the week. 0 degrees by tomorrow morning. You'll definitely want to warm the car before you get in it for work tomorrow. Continue cold, 15 degrees only for your high tomorrow, and then a low of 8 degrees for Thursday morning. But we warm up very nicely. In fact, by Thursday afternoon, we'll be at about 30 degrees. For the caucuses, it will be warmer. You don't have to bundle up quite as tightly. 35 on Friday, and then we are expecting to see the mid-40s by the weekend, and in fact, we're expecting rain by Sunday and Monday. And some parts of southern Iowa into Sunday and Monday could get as high as 50 degrees.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes, so we are going to have a brief warm up here, and I'm enjoying it. We could see some snow, though, on the backside on Tuesday.
Okay.
But it looks like mainly a rain event coming for Monday.
Think of all the snow melt.
I know. And that could cause rivers to rise. So
yeah,
another
we
issue
don't
there,
need any more moisture.
Yeah. This cold is brief.
All right. Thanks a lot, Megan.
Well, not many people can say they have their name in the record books.
Yeah, but Paige Mary Krantz can. She made history just after the stroke of midnight.
The nurses were joking with us that we should, hang on. But I was not in the mood to hang on any longer.
Colleen Krantz, Paige's mother, did hang on just long enough, making daughter Paige the first baby born in Iowa in 2008 at 20 seconds after midnight. Colleen went into labor around 8:30 last night. Paige will join two brothers at home.
Oh, and she's a pretty
yes,
baby.
She is. Very pretty.
New baby, new bowl game titles. No new baby for you.
Yeah.
You were a little worried there, I think.
I really was. Who needs that surprise the first day of the year?
It'd be a big one.
All right, football, anyone? Oh, man. I picked my heart up.
Some people say I have too much experience to run for president. But the more you hear my opponents, the more you wonder whether they have enough. I've spent my life bringing Democrats and Republicans together to create real change. I know I can win the general election, and I am ready to be president. I'm Chris Dodd. I'd appreciate your support on caucus night. I approve this message because it's time America had a president with the experience to lead.
All Care Dental and Dentures. We make seeing the dentist easy. From free exams and x-rays to several styles of high-quality dentures to fit every budget. Plus, interest-free payments and up to 20% off new dentures. Just call for a convenient location near you. Don't forget, All Care offers same-day dentures with tooth extraction. Now that's easy.
He defends our freedom, and his record shows it. Ron Paul. Answering our country's call, Ron Paul became a flight surgeon in the Air Force. As a doctor, Ron Paul delivered over 4,000 babies and is a leading defender of life. In Congress, Ron Paul never voted to raise taxes, never voted for an unbalanced budget, never voted to restrict gun rights or raise congressional pay. Protecting our God-given freedom. Ron Paul for president.
I'm Ron Paul, and I approve this message.
Hurry to get the best deals at your Chrysler dealer during the final days of the event of a lifetime.
Get 0% financing on all 08 Chrysler vehicles, like the new Chrysler Aspen.
And make no payments till summer on all Chrysler vehicles, including the all-new Town & Country.
And the fuel-efficient 30 miles per gallon Chrysler Sebring.
Plus, you'll be covered by the best warranty in the business, Chrysler's lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hurry to save your Chrysler dealer today, because the event of a lifetime ends tomorrow.
The breakfast dollar menu at McDonald's. Sausage McMuffin, sausage biscuit, sausage McGriddles, and other ways to get a lot of breakfast and save a little money.
Oh, good couch potato day.
Oh, it was fantastic. Even I had a couch in the office today.
You know.
Combine a holiday with 6 televised football games and more than one hangover, and you have a lot of people who don't want to leave the couch. We start with the granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl. Many people said Illinois didn't belong in a BCS Bowl. They were right. Illini fans had a fun week right up until kickoff. Security tight, even if you're Will Ferrell. Ricky Bobby has to show credentials. Southern Cal dominates. John David Booty to Garrett Green to Desmond Reed, 34 yards, and the Sweet Six. Trojans lead 14-zip with flair. And it gets uglier from there. USC embarrasses Illinois 49-17. Hawkeye fans love the Outback Bowl in Tampa. when I was there. This year it's Wisconsin versus Tennessee. Vols up 14-7. Quarterback Eric Ainge to Brad Cottom. Got him for 6. Tennessee holds off a Badger rally as the Vols win 21-17. It's been said while many kids wear Superman pajamas, Superman wears Tim Tebow pajamas. Turns out Tebow is not Superman. To Tebow in a moment, his Gators playing Lloyd Carr's Michigan Wolverines, soon to be Rich Rodriguez's Wolverines. Third quarter of the Cap One Bowl, Michigan by 7 when Tebow hits Andre Caldwell, tied at 28, and Tebow did not play without a helmet as rumored. Fourth quarter, Florida's Percy Harvin takes the pitch, leaves a 10-yard vapor trail. It's 35-31 Gators. Crunch time. Chad Henne to Adrian Arrington, one of 3 Henne touchdowns. Carr exits with a win as Michigan upsets the defending champs and their Heisman winner 41-35. No one invited Missouri to a BCS Bowl. That looked dumb this morning and dumber tonight. Missouri keeps Arkansas running back Darren McFadden in check at the Cotton Bowl. It's all Tigers, all Tony Temple, all day, off the shotgun. Temple takes it outside for 22 yards, sets up an early Mizzou touchdown. Temple runs hog wild. A Cotton Bowl record, 281 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's another record. Missouri rolls big, 38-7. The Tigers finish 12-2. Gator Bowl, Virginia meeting Texas Tech. Shaky start for the Red Raiders. Punter Jonathan LaCour runs down a bad snap, somehow punts this with his left foot, gets slobber knocked. The ball travels 7 yards, but it could have been much worse. Well played, Mr. LaCour. Second quarter, Virginia's Mikel Simpson takes a handoff near the goal line, and Simpson is gone. 96 yards. The longest run in Virginia history, longest run in Gator Bowl history. Cavs lead 16-7. The Red Raider defense sparks a late rally. Texas Tech wins on a field goal, 31-28. Here's why undefeated Hawaii isn't in the national championship game. The Warriors don't belong. Sugar Bowl, third quarter, the Bulldogs of Georgia 24, Hawaii 3. The NHL needs something to attract notice and not a glowing puck. How about outdoor hockey? It's a huge success at Ralph Wilson Stadium in Buffalo. This is where the Bills play, and 73,000 people turned out in snow and bitter cold to watch the Penguins take on the Sabres. It's like the movie Mystery Alaska. Great game, too. Goes to a shootout where young Pittsburgh superstar Sidney Crosby beats Ryan Miller for the game winner. Penguins 2, Sabres 1, and a big win also for the NHL. Maybe we'll see more outdoor hockey. 73,000 fans.
That's incredible.
20 degrees, and they were there.
Was that real snow?
Real snow.
Wow.
Can't be
Not a special effect.
I wondered.
Good to know. We'll be right back.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
We want a politics that's not based on fear, but based on hope.
Only Barack Obama can bring a fractured people together. He'll inspire and get things done, and take on the special interests. Obama will reset our foreign policy and global reputation. And he embodies the hopes of our nation. Iowa's newspapers have spoken. Now you can stand up for change.
If you join me, we're going to take our country back.
A tax battle is raging in Washington. To stop massive tax hikes, conservatives have to be united. But listen to Mike Huckabee when he was Arkansas governor.
Tax at the wholesale level for tobacco. Surcharge on the income tax. That's acceptable. A sales tax. That's fine. Any combination of those various ideas, and you will have nothing but my profound thanks.
ClubForGrowth.net is responsible for the content of this advertising.
It's time to tell the truth. These big corporations, in their greed, they are stealing your children's future. We will never change this country unless we're willing to take those people on. I believe that on the night of January 3rd, you're going to say enough is enough. There's going to be a rising that begins right here in Iowa, and it's going to spread across America, and it will be a wave of change that cannot be stopped.
I'm John Edwards, and I approve this message.
Get to your Jeep dealer and get a great deal during the final days of the event of a lifetime.
Get 0% financing on all 08 Jeep vehicles like Grand Cherokee.
Plus, make no payments till summer on all Jeep vehicles, including the new all Jeep Liberty.
and the fuel-efficient 28 miles per gallon Jeep Patriot.
Plus, you'll be covered by the best warranty in the business, the Jeep Lifetime Powertrain Warranty.
Blaze a trail to your Jeep dealer today, because the event of a lifetime ends tomorrow.
We don't have to imagine the crises the next president will face. Ending the war and bringing our sons and daughters home safe. Preventing a meltdown in Pakistan. Keeping nuclear weapons out of the hands of terrorists. For 35 years, Joe Biden has been tested and made the tough decisions that have protected our nation and saved lives. Isn't that what we need in this office?
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
There is a wind chill advisory for our northernmost counties, but all of us will see wind chills as low as 20 below at times tonight.
Stay warm.
Newspapers across Iowa have endorsed Hillary Clinton. Her readiness to lead sets her apart. A proven, passionate, intelligent leader. The experience and tenacity needed now. Every stage of her life has prepared her for the presidency. She understands the changes needed, but also possesses the discipline and skill to get things done. We urge you all to get to the caucus. Stand up for Hillary. Stand up for America.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
I worry about my kids.
My children's future.
My children and my grandchildren.
I don't want my children to grow up in a country that's at war.
I don't want my grandchildren to have to worry about education and health.
I think a lot of people are concerned about their future.
We need change right now. Hillary can start this job on day one.
Day one. And she won't need on-the-job training. She's been a change maker all of her life.
All the candidates are talking about change. She can step right in. Hillary is the one who can bring change about.
Hillary Clinton.
I think she's cool.
Ask Me People is responsible for the content of this advertisement.
He defends our freedom, and his record shows it. Ron Paul. Answering our country's call, Ron Paul became a flight surgeon in the Air Force. As a doctor, Ron Paul delivered over 4,000 babies and is a leading defender of life. In Congress, Ron Paul never voted to raise taxes, never voted for an unbalanced budget, never voted to restrict gun rights or raise congressional pay. Protecting our God-given freedom. Ron Paul for president.
I'm Ron Paul, and I approve this message.
The Iowa caucuses are just around the corner.
And there's just one station and one network to trust for the whole story, the big interviews and in-depth coverage.
Channel 13 and NBC News.
Together, you will see the difference.
You're watching NBC, America's late night leader.
It's The Tonight Show with Jay